Hello everyone, I am back with another quick first impressions review, this time, of Dune Prophecy. It's on HBO, or Crave, as we call it up here in the Great White North, and it's very easy to find it on the Crave app if you have a console or a Roku or whatever you might have there. So it's great. You can check out the first three episodes because as of this recording, we're halfway through the first season, which is only 6 episodes long. And I will not spoil anything. I do have to talk about the premise, though, of course, and what the deal is with this show. So if you want to know zero, then you gotta go. I know, I'm an annoying rhymer, I know. But no, if you don't want to know anything, then don't watch, because I'm going to talk about the premise. I'm not going to spoil anything, though. No big things will be spoiled. So let's move on to the cast. I won't go over the whole crew and everything, because that'll take too long, but the cast is excellent, and it stars Emily Watson, Olivia Williams, Travis Fimmel, Jodie May, and Mark Strong, the always reliable Mark Strong, among others here. And everyone's so well cast, and the performances really carry it. It really does feel like a Dune show should feel, according to what we've seen with Denis Villeneuve's Dune Part 1 and Part 2. And it's set a very long time before that. It's a super prequel, folks. It's set over 10,000 years before the events of Paul Atreides. And I've been told it actually takes its cues from this trilogy of books, Dune books, called The Great Schools of Dune. And I've never read them. I'm assuming they're about, the sisterhood, this kind of like this coven of of superpowered women who have the voice. Some of them have, more power than others. But this series apparently is set chronologically after that trilogy of novels. So, like I said, yeah, super prequel, and it deals with, it really deals mainly with the sisters, Valia and Tula, played perfectly by Watson and Williams, and their last name is interesting. Their last name is Harkonnen, and we all know that the Harkonnens were the pale bad guys of the Dune films and the original Dune novels, of course. So I really, really, really enjoy the chemistry here between Watson and Williams. That may be the highlight of the show, other than the production value, the fact that it looks great. The cinematography and the visual effects, everything is really good here. Very high quality. So they do start the show with a flashback. Basically, it's really all about how Valia took over as the Mother Superior from the original Mother Superior Rakella, and it's a bit devious, to say the least, how she takes over. 30 years later, Valia, being Mother Superior now, she arranges for this princess to marry this 9-year-old in order to really please the Emperor, played by Mark Strong, in order to get the fleet, this massive fleet, on the side of the Imperium to combat the resistance on Arrakis. The Emperor is visited by this soldier, Desmond Hart, who survived this battle on Arrakis, where it was presumed there were no survivors. And he comes back a changed man, and stuff happens after that I won't spoil. But it's a lot of backstabbing and treachery and stuff you would expect from like Game of Thrones and other shows that deal with like royalty and things like that. Everyone's after power, right? Everyone's after whether that be authoritative power or actual like superpower. In this case, like the voice and things like that. I'm not sure if this is the first time that anyone uses the voice in this series chronologically. I'm not sure if the books go back further with that, but it may very well be the origin of that voice power that we know from everything we've seen from Dune so far. And the princess says, she's got to marry this 9-year-old kid. I know that's weird, but she's really in love with the sword master, and there's quite a bit of romance going on in this show so far between them having this secret romantic engagement. I don't really have any complaints about this show at all. I can't really think of much to kind of criticize about it. It's not even slow at any point, you know. It's very watchable. Wasn't looking at my phone. So my first impressions of Dune Prophecy are that it's great. It's a great show so far. So far, so good. All right, so that's it. That's all for this first impressions review. It's a thumbs up for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, remember, fear is the mind killer.